Who could have predicted that Earth's final weapon would be cattle? The Galactic Federation, a coalition of the universe's most technologically advanced alien civilizations, had severely misjudged Earth. They perceived humans as backward and insignificant, only fit to be conquered and exploited for their planet's resources. However, their miscalculations soon became evident. The Federation's declaration of war on Earth was both swift and unexpected. Earth's leaders had long believed that peace treaties and interstellar diplomacy would shield them from any galactic conflict. But the Federation's decision was resolute, and their armada, a terrifying fleet of incalculable size, descended upon Earth with little warning. The skies were ablaze as alien ships pierced through the atmosphere, unleashing fire and destruction on major cities like New York, Beijing, and London. No place was spared. Armed with superior technology and firepower, the aliens believed victory was guaranteed within days. However, they hadn't accounted for the resilience and ingenuity of humanity. Beneath the ruins of Washington, D.C., in an underground bunker, the remnants of Earth's military leaders and scientists gathered. Among them was General Victor Nash, a seasoned veteran renowned for his unconventional strategies. As reports of devastation flooded in, he addressed his assembled team, slamming his fist on the table. "We're not finished yet. We've got one shot at this, and it's something they'll never see coming." Dr. Ryan Hartman, the head of the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, stepped forward, his expression grave with intensity. "Project Taurus," he said simply. The room fell silent as they absorbed the implications. Project Taurus was Earth's last resort. A genetically engineered biological weapon so strange and unassuming that it bordered on the absurd. The plan was as bold as it was desperate. Earth scientists had been experimenting with genetic modifications to livestock, particularly cows, enhancing their biological and chemical attributes to create a new kind of bioweapon. It was a gamble, a high-risk move that could either save humanity or lead to its final, ludicrous downfall. As dawn broke amidst the rubble and chaos, Earth's retaliation commenced. Modified cattle, their docile appearance disguising lethal capabilities, were released into alien-occupied zones. The aliens, unfamiliar with Earth's fauna and unaware of the genetic tampering, saw no threat in the seemingly harmless creatures. General Nash and Dr. Hartman watched from a secure location as the first cows approached an alien stronghold. The aliens, perplexed by the sudden appearance of the animals, did not react. It wasn't until the cows reached the heart of their encampment that the trap was sprung. Triggered by remote signals, the cows began to release a potent airborne neurotoxin, engineered to be deadly only to alien physiology. Chaos erupted as the aliens, who had removed their helmets in the supposed safety of their secure zones, fell victim to the invisible death spreading through their ranks. "Report," Nash barked into his communications device, his eyes glued to the live feed from drones hovering above the alien camp. "It's working," an operator replied. "The neurotoxin is spreading as expected. Their casualties are significant." Nash allowed himself a grim smile. Move to Phase 2. As the initial wave of cows wreaked havoc on ground forces, Earth's military turned their attention to the skies. The alien fleet, still ominously hovering in Earth's atmosphere, was their next target. Earth's satellites, once tools of communication and navigation, had been repurposed into kinetic bombardment platforms. Loaded with tungsten rods and other heavy projectiles, they were ready to strike the alien ships with pinpoint accuracy. The first salvo was launched without warning. Massive rods hurtled from orbit, tearing through alien vessels with devastating effect. Alien shields, designed to deflect energy weapons and projectiles of known technology, proved ineffective against the sheer kinetic force of these strikes. In the command bunker, Nash and his team monitored the destruction with a mix of satisfaction and urgency. "Keep the pressure on," Nash ordered. "We can't give them a moment to regroup." The ground battles intensified as well. Earth's surviving soldiers, now equipped with salvaged alien technology and makeshift weapons, launched guerrilla assaults on the remaining alien forces. The cities, once symbols of human achievement and now battlegrounds, became arenas for brutal close-quarters combat. The aliens, taken aback by the ferocity and inventiveness of Earth's response, began to falter. The initial confidence that had driven their invasion turned into confusion and fear. Earth's unconventional tactics, combined with the sheer tenacity of its defenders, created an environment where no alien soldier felt safe. In the shattered remains of Tokyo, a group of resistance fighters, led by Sergeant Liam McKay, executed a daring raid on an alien command post. Utilizing the terrain and the element of surprise, they overwhelmed the alien defenders, securing crucial intelligence that would aid in further strikes against the invaders. Back in the bunker, Nash reviewed the latest reports with Hartman. "They're on the run," Hartman noted. "Their command structure is collapsing." "But we're not done yet," Nash replied. "We need to hit them harder, drive them off our planet once and for all." As Earth's forces continued to push back the invaders, the tide of war began to turn. The Galactic Federation, watching from their distant star systems, was stunned by the unexpected and brutal retaliation of the humans. What they had thought would be a swift conquest had turned into a prolonged and costly conflict. Earth's leaders knew the fight was far from over. The alien fleet still loomed, and the possibility of reinforcements from the Federation was a constant threat. Yet the humans had proven something crucial. They would not go quietly into subjugation. They would fight using every means at their disposal to protect their home and their future. As the war raged on, the world began to understand the truth about humanity's greatest weapon. Not advanced technology or vast armies, but the indomitable spirit of a species that refused to be conquered. The initial success of Earth's unconventional retaliation was just the beginning. The aliens, now fully aware of humanity's capacity for resistance, regrouped and fortified their positions. But even as the invaders dug in, Earth's forces remained undeterred. In the subterranean command bunker, the atmosphere was electric with a mix of anxiety and steely resolve. General Nash and Dr. Hartman huddled over a holographic map displaying the latest enemy positions. A network of resistance cells, communicating through encrypted channels, provided real-time updates on alien movements and fortifications. "They're fortifying in major urban centers," Nash observed, pointing to the glowing red dots that indicated alien strongholds. "We need to dislodge them from these positions without causing total destruction to our own cities." Dr. Hartman nodded in agreement. "We can't afford to lose more infrastructure, but we have another ace up our sleeve. It's time to activate Project Apollo." Project Apollo was an advanced program developed in parallel with Project Taurus. It involved the creation of highly sophisticated autonomous drones capable of carrying out precision strikes. These drones, equipped with the latest in stealth technology and AI targeting systems, were designed to infiltrate alien defenses and deliver crippling blows. As dusk settled over the ravaged cities, the first wave of Apollo drones took to the skies. Silent and nearly invisible, they moved with the precision of a surgeon's scalpel. Each drone was programmed with specific targets: alien commanders, power generators, and communication hubs. In a coordinated assault, the drones struck simultaneously across multiple cities. In New York, a drone sliced through the night air, homing in on an alien command center situated in the ruins of Central Park. Within seconds, it unleashed a barrage of micro-missiles, obliterating the building and decapitating the local alien leadership. In London, another drone targeted an alien power generator, plunging the invaders' forward base into darkness and chaos. Similar scenes played out in Paris, Moscow, and Tokyo, as the Apollo drones executed their missions with ruthless efficiency. The impact was immediate and devastating. The alien forces, already reeling from the earlier neurotoxin attack, now found their command and control infrastructure in shambles. Panic and confusion spread through their ranks. With the aliens disoriented and their defenses compromised, Earth's forces seized the opportunity to launch a full-scale counteroffensive. In every city, from the ashes of destruction, soldiers and resistance fighters rose to reclaim their territory. In the remains of Los Angeles, Captain David Collins led his unit in a daring assault on an alien outpost. Utilizing a combination of human ingenuity and salvaged alien weaponry, they overwhelmed the defenders and secured a strategic foothold. Collins' team moved with a ferocity that spoke of their unyielding determination to protect their home. Meanwhile, in the devastated streets of Berlin, Lieutenant Alex Gomez coordinated a multi-pronged attack with resistance cells. Armed with improvised explosive devices and the element of surprise, they launched hit-and-run tactics that kept the aliens off balance and on the defensive. Despite the mounting losses, the alien forces were far from defeated. Recognizing the threat posed by the Apollo drones and the human resurgence, they adapted quickly. Advanced anti-aircraft systems were deployed to counter the drones, and heavily armed reinforcements arrived from orbit to bolster their ground troops. The conflict escalated into brutal urban warfare. The aliens, with their advanced technology and heavy firepower, proved to be formidable adversaries. The humans, however, fought with a tenacity and resourcefulness that continued to surprise their foes. In the heart of Chicago, a fierce battle raged. Alien walkers, towering machines of war, clashed with human armored units. Explosions lit up the night as both sides exchanged heavy fire. Private Sam Bennett hunkered down behind a makeshift barricade and fired his rocket launcher at one of the alien walkers. The projectile struck its target, causing the walker to stagger and collapse. Across the city, similar scenes unfolded as human soldiers, engineers, and civilians worked together to turn the tide. Makeshift barricades and fortified positions sprang up, creating strongholds from which to launch further attacks. The war was taking a heavy toll on both sides. Cities lay in ruins, and the casualty lists grew longer with each passing day. But for the people of Earth, every victory, no matter how small, was a step closer to reclaiming their world. They understood that the road to victory would be long and fraught with danger, but they were willing to pay the price. Earth had shown the Galactic Federation that they would not be conquered easily. They were a force to be reckoned with, capable of adapting and striking back with cunning and ferocity. As the conflict entered its next phase, Earth's leaders remained committed to driving the alien invaders from their planet. They would fight with every resource and strategy available until victory was secured. In the command bunker, General Nash addressed the weary but determined team. "We're not just fighting for survival," he said. "We're fighting for our future. We have shown the galaxy what humanity is capable of, and we will not stop until every last invader is gone." The war had transformed humanity. It had revealed strengths they never knew they possessed and forged alliances across nations that had once been divided. In the face of a common enemy, humanity had come together as one. As the battle raged on, one thing was certain. Earth would not go quietly into the night. It would stand and fight, against all odds, to protect its people and its home. The future was uncertain, but the spirit of humanity burned brighter than ever, a beacon of hope in a galaxy plunged into darkness. As Earth's resistance intensified, the Galactic Federation began to realize that they had gravely underestimated the humans. Their initial perception of humanity as a primitive and divided species was shattered by the relentless ingenuity and resilience displayed by Earth's defenders. Meanwhile, on the other side of the galaxy, unrest brewed within the Federation itself. Not all of its member civilizations supported the war against Earth. Some saw it as an unjust invasion fueled by greed and arrogance. Among these dissenters was the planet Navarre, home to a highly advanced race known for their empathy and diplomacy. Ambassador Zalthor, a prominent figure from Navarre, spearheaded a movement within the Federation to halt the invasion and seek a peaceful resolution. Aware that direct intervention was fraught with risk, Zalthor instead initiated secret communications with Earth's leaders. Using advanced quantum communication technology, Zalthor managed to establish a secure link with General Nash and Dr. Hartman. Their initial contact was tense, but Zalthor quickly made his intentions clear. "We wish to assist you," he said, his voice resonating with sincerity. "Our leaders are deeply troubled by the actions of the Federation and the suffering it has caused." The offer of support was a lifeline. With Navarre's advanced technology and strategic insights, Earth's forces could gain a significant advantage. The alliance was formalized in secrecy, and plans were set in motion to leverage Navarre's knowledge in Earth's fight for survival. With the help of Navarre's cloaking technology, Earth's forces launched an audacious plan to retake control of their skies. The alien fleet, while still formidable, had grown complacent, believing they had quelled most of Earth's resistance. Utilizing repurposed satellites and Navarre stealth systems, Earth deployed a fleet of cloaked fighter jets and drones to strike the alien vessels. The first target was a massive command ship hovering above what remained of Paris. At the break of dawn, the cloaked fleet engaged, their presence undetected until it was too late. Earth's pilots, guided by Navarre's precise targeting data, unleashed a barrage of firepower on the unsuspecting alien ships. The sky was lit with explosions as the alien fleet scrambled to mount a defense. On the ground, resistance fighters in Paris coordinated with the aerial assault, launching synchronized attacks against alien positions. Among them was Sergeant Elena Rios, leading her squad through the war-torn streets. As the skies erupted in chaos, she saw the opportunity to strike a crippling blow to the alien ground forces. "Move, move, move," Rios shouted over the roar of battle, her squad weaving through the debris. They targeted alien anti-aircraft emplacements, clearing the way for Earth's fighters to dominate the skies. The element of surprise and the precision of the attacks paid off. Alien ships, caught in a relentless crossfire, began to fall from the sky. The loss of their command ship dealt a severe blow to their coordination, throwing their forces into disarray. As Earth's forces gained the upper hand in the skies, morale soared. The tide was beginning to turn, and with each victory, the resolve of Earth's defenders grew stronger. The alien invaders, once confident of their supremacy, now faced a relentless counteroffensive fueled by determination and newfound allies. In the command bunker, General Nash and Dr. Hartman watched as reports of victories poured in from around the globe. "We've done it," Hartman said, a hint of disbelief in his voice. "We've turned the tide." Nash nodded, though his expression remained cautious. "We've gained ground, but the war is far from over. We need to press our advantage and force them into a retreat." The support from Navarre had proven invaluable, but it also posed a risk. If the Federation discovered the alliance, it could trigger a larger conflict. For now, secrecy and careful planning were paramount. With the skies largely under control, Earth's leaders devised a bold plan to strike at the heart of the alien operation on the ground. Intelligence gathered by resistance fighters and Navarre operatives had pinpointed the location of the primary alien command hub, a heavily fortified structure in the Brazilian Amazon. The mission, codenamed Operation Ironclad, would involve a coordinated assault from air, land, and sea. Elite units from around the world prepared for the operation, aware of the critical role they would play in liberating Earth. In the dense jungles of the Amazon, a specialized task force led by Captain Sarah Mitchell and Lieutenant Alex Gomez embarked on a perilous journey. Their objective was to infiltrate the alien base, disable its defenses, and pave the way for the main assault force. Equipped with Navarre's advanced reconnaissance technology, the task force moved silently through the jungle, avoiding patrols and navigating treacherous terrain. The alien base loomed ahead, its defenses bristling with advanced weaponry and sensors. Mitchell signaled her team to halt as they approached the outer perimeter. "Remember, we have one chance at this," she whispered, her voice barely audible over the sounds of the jungle. "We take out the defenses, then call in the strike." With precision and coordination, the task force set to work. Using EMP devices, they disabled the base's perimeter sensors, creating a gap in the defenses. Gomez led a group to eliminate key security posts, their actions swift and silent. As the defenses fell, Mitchell sent the signal for the main assault force to begin their approach. Earth's forces, supported by Navarre's drones and fighters, advanced through the jungle, determined to take the fight directly to the alien invaders. The battle for the alien command hub was fierce and unrelenting. Earth's forces fought with everything they had, their determination matched only by the ferocity of the alien defenders. The air was filled with the sounds of gunfire and explosions as both sides clashed in a desperate struggle for control. In the heat of battle, Captain Mitchell and Lieutenant Gomez led the charge into the heart of the alien base. With the support of Navarre's technology, they breached the command center, targeting the alien leaders who had orchestrated the invasion. The fall of the alien command hub was a turning point in the war. With their leadership shattered and their forces scattered, the invaders began to retreat. Earth's victory was hard-won, and the cost had been high. Cities lay in ruins, and countless lives had been lost. As the last remnants of the alien fleet fled Earth's atmosphere, the world breathed a collective sigh of relief. The war had forged a new unity among Earth's nations, and the alliance with Navarre promised a future of cooperation and shared knowledge. In the aftermath, Earth's leaders gathered in what remained of the United Nations building. General Nash addressed the assembly, his voice resolute. "We have faced the greatest threat in our history and emerged victorious. Let this be a testament to our strength and resilience. We will rebuild, and we will remember those who fought and sacrificed for our future." The alliance with Navarre continued to strengthen, offering new opportunities for growth and exploration. As Earth rebuilt its cities and infrastructure, the spirit of humanity endured, ready to face whatever challenges the galaxy might bring. And so, the story of Earth's fierce retaliation became legend, a tale of defiance and triumph in the face of overwhelming odds. The Galactic Federation had learned a valuable lesson. Earth was not to be underestimated. Humanity, united and determined, would stand as a beacon of hope in the galaxy, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a species that refused to be conquered.